This shit'll make you a fucking lunatic, people. I'm telling ya. You better not be watching it. It's gonna make you crazy. Hell, I think everybody ought to look at that moon for at least a half hour a day. Look at that feature there, that pyramid thing, whatever it is. Sometimes this thing almost looks as if it were hollow to me, as I'm looking at it, especially in these areas right in here. Like, you look at that and it looks like it has depth. And you're dropping down in like almost a big old open pit mine. It's been damn near mined out. I mean, some pretty gnarly shit up there on the moon. It's mysterious, that's at the least. It's not a mystery, but it is mysterious, as there are no mysteries, people. Everything to be known has already been known, or you wouldn't be able to know it. Duh. It's just acquiring that knowledge that's been lost, hidden, and stolen from us. Extorted. They found the knowledge, people, by extorting your tax dollars and funding NASA. And now they're continuing to extort you and funding, well, they always have, but they're funding the military-industrial complex. They're running scared dogs, folks. They know we're on them. Who's they? You know who they is, and they know who I'm talking about. They're the masters of the puppets. Those who are really in charge, who remain completely behind the scenes. Sorry folks, it's hard to talk and hold this at the same time because the emotions start flowing in a little bit and it starts boiling your blood knowing that they are frauding millions and millions of people, tricking them into killing each other, and nobody fucking gets it hardly but me. I mean, I'm sure there are other people out there who get it, but they are far and few between. I gotta get a better grip here. The wind ain't helping much with these matters. But yeah, people, you think about it, $90.5 trillion, or $1 billion, excuse me, that would end homelessness and hunger worldwide if them funds were to be appropriated properly. Sorry about all the shaking. I'm in a windstorm right here. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me. Gonna keep going around the moon. Because it is pretty amazing. Yeah, and as if the $90.5 billion they extort from you weren't enough to defraud the world. That's all they're doing, people. They go ahead and they extort another $106 billion a year to invest into the military-industrial complex, so that any sovereign country out there who does not obey their will, they will pay. United States Corporation will invade. And we've seen them do it time and time again. And all you fuckers just sit idle and allow them to do it. You don't understand why us flat earthers who have seen through the deception into the reality get pissed at you stupid ball suckers. The $90 billion a year alone would end hunger and homelessness, but then they go ahead and extort another $106 billion so that they can make these fake wars and get your kids to go and kill other people's kids. Are you kidding me, you bunch of fucking retards? You support this corporation, you deserve what they're giving to you. Look at these hurricanes and these fires. They started these fires. It's all about their weather manipulation bullshit. You ain't fucking kidding me, but it gave me the opportunity for some hella footage. I'm in a hella wind here, a little bit. That end I'm zoomed right way in tight, and it does make a real hard to hold the thing stable. I'm trying to figure out how I was doing it earlier, because man, I had some good shit going on. Maybe I need to go burn another fatty. Yeah, folks, this is still September 9th. Still about an hour later. Probably 7:15, 7:30, 7:30 or so. Fucking hair in my face blowing. Yeah, she's fading out, people. Getting further away. Getting more atmosphere. Getting rotated around a little bit. More atmosphere between us and the moon. Light pattern changing. Every time you go around the moon on the perimeter, I've noticed there's change. No, you're not seeing through the moon, people. And them aren't stars out there. They're features of the moon, and there's just a lot of atmosphere, and it's lightening out. There's a whole bunch of different things playing part in this. What is the moon? I don't know, but I have very good common sense and reason, and my observation skills are pretty keen too. Because if the moon was hollow or clear or whatever you guys say you can see through the moon, you'd be able to see through it all the time. The moon is obviously something. But what is it? Is it hollow up there? Yeah, it's not becoming more transparent, people. There's more atmospheric filter, creating the illusion that it's opaque. You're just seeing the atmosphere filter increase as the moon traverses away from us parallel. That's the phenomena that you guys are all experiencing when you think that you're seeing through the moon. Because if you could see through the moon during the day, you would see through it during the night. And I've got enough footage to know you don't see through the moon at night. Like I said, I've filmed it enough and I've looked at it enough. I've got enough footage and interest in it, and I do believe that it's a dome up there, some type of a dome. It's a solid dome. I hate to even use the word believe, but it's my comprehension and understanding right now from all of the footage I've personally shot of the moon, that it is some type of a dome up there that has its own means of emitting light. Whether it's being charged off the sun as it cycles around and it's changing time and speeds or whatever. I don't know exactly, but I do know that it ain't transparent. You can't see through it. Why can't I see through it now? This morning, on this earlier footage I shot this morning, you couldn't see through it, folks. That's plain fact. And you can't see through it now. You're not seeing the sky on the other side. You're seeing the natural density filter increasing as the moon travels away from us. That's how I know that we live on a plane and that the moon is traversing horizontally away from us. I've visualized the moon. I've seen it coming in to view. I've filmed it leaving the view. Once you do that, you really do understand a lot more on the path of the moon. It's getting almost too much of the density, natural density filter between me and the moon now, to where autofocus is starting to hinder the footage. Auto full-time focus. I've been filming and watched the auto full-time focus just start going boop, 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 boop as a pulse. Trying to focus because of the light gathered. I've experienced seeing the moon on my digital screen, but the camera not being warmed up enough to pick up the image and record it for over 7 minutes, folks. I'm sitting there watching it and talking about the fucking moon for 7 minutes on my video, and you guys, I didn't see it after I uploaded it. And then yesterday, when I was filming the moon go away, I could no longer see it on the video screen. I panned it around a couple of times trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. I was holding in the same general vicinity that the moon was in. See how it's autofocusing, blurring in and out now? Let me get on it. And I have to zoom out and find the moon again. There we go. But yeah, so even after I couldn't no longer see it on this digital readout screen camera built-in one, and I uploaded the video footage, it was actually picking it up. So it takes the camera a while to warm up for footage, and then it takes a while to cool down. That is an anomaly of this P900 that I have recognized. I've used it enough to know that now. Pretty sure next time if I film any more today, I'll have to have it on single autofocus instead of full time. See how it's bouncing in and out of focus now, folks? It has a little bit to do with me being shaky, but it also has to do with the amount of density filter that's increasing as the moon traverses away. Oh, it's beautiful out there, especially when you're looking at the moon, Jimmy. Yep. Oh, I can't even see the trees. I'm looking at the features of the moon. Them trees don't exist in my world right now. Notice how it's becoming more opaque-ish looking the further it gets away, and the more the natural density filter builds up through the atmosphere plane, the debris and the things in the atmosphere plane, the areas, air up there. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Some badass fucking footage if you ask me. Yeah, if you kind of walk about at the end of the driveway and circle around and come over on this side and look at the screen, Jim, it's pretty cool.
That's fine.
But if you travel through right there, I will get your head.
Jan and I used to have a photography company.
This is beyond photography. I'm looking at the features of the moon, Jim.
Yeah, I think that's a 2000.
Yeah, look at this.
This is a 400.
No, this is a P900.
Yeah, I know. I can read.
Oh, yeah.
This is a long time ago.
Well, you called it a 2000. You called it a 2000, so you must have spoke before you read. But yeah, this is the features of the moon. This ain't the moon.
Yeah,
Your cameras weren't doing this before.
No, that wasn't digital cameras that we had our photography company.
Right.
And we had a 400 millimeter, which was reach out there quite a ways, but not like you can do with digital. I've got a digital at home. I can zoom the lens out, and then I can electronically zoom. Yeah,
this has a. I'm at full zoom right now.
Yeah.
It's like 166 or something like that.
Yeah.
It goes through an 83 focal zoom, and then it does another digital zoom.
Right.
I can't remember what it is.
I've got a Fuji at home that does both. It has a physical zoom and an electronic zoom.
Yep. Well, you have a good day, because I'm about ready to sign off to this YouTube here too. All right, folks. Yep. Thanks for tuning in, people. Yeah, we're getting out of minutes here. We got 1.5. Jim, one of my neighbors. My hair don't know. What I do. My hair got tangled in my face so much that, let's just look at it from a distance here for the last minute. See what I'm talking about? It's not wanting to focus on it anymore. In a minute point it'll probably bounce out again. Perhaps. Or make a liar out of me, but it's getting to that point where it will. There we go. Thanks for tuning in, people. Have a wonderful day. And watch your moon. Even if you are bent over.